You guys announced last week a new service called Call of Duty Elite that will be coming out. And I think there's a lot of confusion amongst the gamers about that service when it was announced, because there was a Wall Street Journal story that said it was a subscription service. And I think people are confused. So we wanted to give you an opportunity to sort of set the record straight about what Elite is, because you're not charging for multiplayer, and you're saying you're only adding services on top. And some of those services may actually be free still, right? You haven't decided what you're going to charge for?
Yeah, I don't think I'm not sure whether it's confusion or disbelief.
Okay.
I think that the rumors were so rampant that we were going to start charging a subscription just to play multiplayer.
Right.
That everyone assumed that's what we were going to do. Everybody was saying that but us. And we've actually been on the record a number of times saying that we have no plans to do that, and that we think that the core value proposition of buying the disc and getting a great campaign mode, a great multiplayer mode, a great Spec Ops, and then the ability to buy DLC throughout the year is the core value proposition. We're not changing that, and Call of Duty Elite doesn't change that. If you want to keep playing Call of Duty,
you're not taking anything away from anyone.
We're not taking anything away.
Right.
And a healthy percentage of Call of Duty Elite services will be free, and we think the free portion of Elite alone will be the best free service in the industry. And the reason we think that it's got more features, some of them are industry firsts, and that's just the free part. Now, there will be a premium membership, and the reason there's a little bit of confusion is that we had a tough choice to make. With a service like this, we really wanted to do a beta. I think it would have been foolish for us to launch it without testing it at scale, getting the bugs out before we officially launched it. In order to launch it, we're launching it using the Black Ops multiplayer community. But the service was really designed to be deeply integrated as a part of MW3.
Right.
So a lot of the most innovative services aren't demonstrable yet.
Okay.
And they won't be until we get closer to launch. So we had a choice between launching the service incomplete and doing the beta, or not releasing it until launch and risking, having a few bugs, when we got it up to scale.
So in beta, it's not going to cost you anything, right?
The beta is free.
Okay.
Free to all.
So the first time people would ever be charged would be sort of November, December.
And that's only if they choose. If people don't want to join the premium subscription, there's nothing that requires you to do so.
Right. Okay.
But we think that we've developed some pretty killer apps within it, and that there's some things that are going to be pretty appealing to people that will make. We think that the free portion of Elite will be the best free service in the industry. We think the paid portion, could reset the bar.
Can you tease people about sort of what some of those features are, or what you're going to be able to get? Because I think people now are like, well, there's stats, but do I have to pay for those? There's a lot of confusion about sort of what's free and what's not.
Well, we haven't done a complete delineation of what's free and what's not. And part of what we're going to do is we're going to use a little bit of the knowledge we learned from the beta and get some feedback and that sort of thing. But the heat maps, the stats, the entire Connect mode is all going to be part of the free service. And this is all in our FAQs. It's up on our website now. And I obviously can't talk about the paid portion because a lot of it's not demonstrable yet, and I don't want to verbally describe something that's going to make a great first impression the first time people see it. So
there'll be maps and content actually for these games that you'll get.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. Well, Eric, congratulations on a great.
And also the DLC for any subscriber. Every piece of content that we put out will be a part of it.
Get a subscription, or you can buy it separately. If
you want to continue to buy it a la carte, that's your choice. But if you are part of the premium subscription, you'll get every piece of content, every playable piece of content that we make.
Coming first still to Xbox 360, though, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, Eric, thank you so much. We're going to leave it there. We got Call of Duty, and also check out Skylanders, which I know you're excited about.
We're really excited about Skylanders. I'm glad you mentioned that. It's a really cool game.
Excellent. All right, well, thanks very much, Eric, for joining us.